administration.
It's hard to watch these other rappers making it. It's hard to watch these other rappers making a killing. Seems like my prayers always stop at the ceiling. It's hard to be a hero when you playing the villain. Being the underdog's a hell of a feeling. It's hard to watch these other rappers making a killing. Seems like my prayers always stop at the ceiling. It's hard to be a hero when you playing the villain. Being the underdog's a hell of a feeling. It's hard to watch these other rappers making a killing. Seems like my prayers always stop at the ceiling. It's hard to be a hero when you playing the villain. Being the underdog's a hell of a feeling. It's hard to watch these other rappers making a killing. Seems like my prayers always stop at the ceiling. It's hard to be a hero when you playing the villain. Being the underdog's a hell of a feeling.
We're gonna make it or break it. We left our mail in our mailbox unopened, yo. We don't check that shit. We don't know how to read. Fucking 4th grade education. We know how to talk though.
There been times in my life where I don't know what I would do. Giving up was not an option. Hell, I thought I was through. Eyes on the prize, I'm so focused on the view. My circle's super small, I'm only leaning on a few when I'm gone. See, I'm rolling down the road and I'm on. Making a name is still a goal. Bags under my eyes, you can tell it's been a long day. Son, I was a rapper, hold on, y'all took that the wrong way. Stabbed in my back and left licking my wounds. Now I'm the realest in the building, evacuating all the rooms. Wanna clean your act up, you got to grab a broom. It ain't easy as it looks, but it's like now everybody's trucked, I'm in heavy rotation. The best on the station, despite speculation. Throw your salt at me for doing the wrong thing. You ain't playing wrong, get up on my ball game.
They said I'd never make it. Boy, that road's too long. They say what doesn't kill you will only make you strong. I'll admit I felt like giving up, but I just kept moving on. And now I'm living everything I ever dreamed. So I guess I proved them wrong. I guess I proved it wrong. I guess I proved it
I'm
wrong.
headed to the top like I've constantly got to prove it. Constantly on the edge of my seat like I'm about to lose it. So, lost in music, being rich on my mind. It's all about who you know, no, I ain't getting signed. Name another down here, better I'll wait. I ain't sitting at the table, bro, I'm filling up my plate. It's high fives and laughs, though they focused on my cake. I still don't trust the soul, they get checked up at the gate. The streets made me humble, sticks made me a man. No savior or saint, I'm just doing what I can. It's hard to find a flaw when you're sticking to the plan. Ain't no dunghill in me, partner, cause I ain't never ran. Been sold so many dreams, now I'm scared to go to sleep. I think I'll make a million just by rapping on the beat. The leader of the pack, wolf counting all the sheep. I'll pick the weakest link and I'ma eat.
They said I'd never make it. Boy, that road's too long. They say what doesn't kill you will only make you strong. I'll admit I felt like giving up, but I just kept moving on. And now I'm living everything I ever dreamed. So I guess I proved them wrong. I guess I proved them wrong. Was taught to never give up and never give in. I was told that the scars a young man wears will tell you where he's been. You gotta move forward, you can't look back.
Hello?
Hey, this is Katie with iOWA Department of Health and Human Services. Is this Nathan?
Yeah.
Hey, Nathan, just calling in regards to your SNAP recertification. Just had a few things that I needed to go over. If now was an okay time?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, awesome. So I know there was a note on there that your SNAP card was stolen in September.
Well, it was lost, but it was found, but not returned.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if that counts as stolen or not.
Sure, yeah. It doesn't look like any of the benefits were used. Good thing is if...
Dang it, I was hoping it would so I could track that.
Right, I know. If anyone has an EBT card, you have to enter a PIN number, so because they didn't know your PIN number, they weren't able to use it.
Well, I told everybody on planet Earth all my PIN numbers are 3709, the last digits of my mom's cell phone number.
All right, so I will go ahead and get a new card issued for you, okay?
Alright, that'd be dope. I'm starving, like literally. Do you know what my new Snappa balance will be?
So I'm not sure yet. Let's go over a few things here.
My accountant, I got a letter from the IRS. Do you know anything about the Past Cadres program?
So yeah,
Okay,
the
okay.
PASS program.
Yeah, so
I
I'm...
don't know.
Well, anyways, I'm in that, and my accountant, I got a letter from the IRS. He put my personal name where my business name was supposed to go, and so like, and so something like, cause like I don't know, I was like, I think it made it so I wasn't allowed like. Because I was like, how am I paying myself? Because you guys said I was paying myself $500 and something a month. I'm like not. And I think it's because he did this stuff wrong. But, anyways, but I'll resubmit that paperwork, and just in case, like, I don't, like, obviously the past is over, and I can't spend that money, like, back in time. I don't have a time machine yet. But just so for clarification, if you guys want that old document, because he has to resend it into the IRS and then give it back to me, I guess.
Okay. So what we do, so for the past income, so what it looks like here, so you have, you get Social Security, one check in the amount of $967 every month, correct?
That's to supplement my income, because I have to use the other money for business expenses.
Yep. So, and all but $20 is for business expenses from the form that I read. It looks like
Yeah,
$20 to be
and
used for living
I used
expenses.
the other $900 for business expenses too.
Right, everything ends up, yeah. No, that makes
I
sense.
can't tell the difference between my life and my business.
Right, you'll have $967 plus 20, which will be $987 will be counted as like unearned income.
Right.
And that's the Social Security. Now the other, so from your tax return that you submitted last year, it looks like, let me pull that up here. You had, Party Fowl Productions, DoorDash, and I Am Iowa Wildlife. Is that correct?
Everything's doing business as fictitious name resolution filing. There's affiliate apparel, Inscape events, Stepping on Toes Entertainment, DJ Trapback Party, Thing One, the Nathan Daniel Barron. I do business. I have several small businesses, but it's all classified under Party Foul Productions LLC. It's just the only ones like affiliate apparel, Iowa screen printing. This last year has been like a hardship for me because like I accidentally started smoking when I was 13, and I've been using nicotine as like my ADD medication.
Yeah. And that's all
Anyways,
pay me.
Yeah.
So my doctors put me on Nicotrol nasal spray because I hate smoking.
I just told you.
Kills me.
Yeah.
And
I
then
gotta wait later
like
for the rest.
10 months ago they cut the funding for it because it's like because Pfizer drug charges.
And I'm telling you that I got $20 for you.
$2,700 for a month's supply.
you get.
Yeah, Nicorette has
Yeah.
a non-prescription version
So,
of it
that's all I got,
for
Mom.
$40
It's
a
something,
vial
though.
instead of $170. But
all I
it's
got, but
brand
it's
new,
something.
and Medicare is Medicare. They don't
I
know
thought
how
about
to
you.
save money. But so anyway, so I've been like buying my supply of medication, and it's like, and if I can't get it on time, like the nicotine
going straight home,
withdrawal
need
and then the amount to get it back, because like other ADD
not stopping at the
medications
gas
don't
station,
work for
nothing.
me. I'm like state dependent learning with nicotine. But I found a way to get off
So-
nicotine, but it requires
All right,
like
I love you.
some like ketamine
How's your day?
infusions, and I don't know if my insurance will cover it yet.
How you feeling?
But I don't have my psychiatrist meeting for that till March. But
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna go home and eat some
and then it's
leftovers,
like
'cause we
a
got tons
6
of
or
it.
9 month process to
Tacos,
eliminate an
chicken
addiction
Alfredo.
from without it being a problem in your brain.
Now pork chops.
I guess, which is no, I'm
Okay.
looking forward to it because I quit alcohol like without
So I'll
having
go
to
home and
like
eat taco then.
fiend for it, and have it like.
Yep.
And so I'm like, I don't have to call myself an alcoholic and desiring to drink anymore. I just don't do it naturally.
Okay.
And it's a lot better. But anyways, so
I
like
am tired.
I can't really operate
Unload
computer.
stuff,
My
move stuff
business
around,
it's like
inventory.
almost destroyed my whole business for the whole past
Help look for
Padres
shit.
program, like with them removing the funding for those other 2 boxes I needed.
I know.
So I'm gonna do the
So-
best I can with documentation. I have hackers in my accounts trying to like take loans out in my name, so I'm taking my computers to like Apple Store to like I don't know. They keep replacing the software with fake Apple software, I think. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not a rocket scientist. But anyways, yeah, so I probably,
All right, I love you.
to get everything properly
windy
documented for
here,
my
so-
accountant is probably going to take me
Goodbye.
a few months, but I'm just buying the medication I need at the beginning of the month on eBay to get the Nicorette version, and then,
Yeah.
but it's leaving me in deficits that don't allow me to operate my business, and it's so like I don't understand why like the fucking Social Security and Medicare are like the same thing, and why they're like destroying everything I've done the last 3 years.
Yeah, that makes it really tough. I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
What the fuck?
I know,
So-
it's just not an easy world out there right now.
Right? Like my cat food went up like $10 just this month, and it's like the cheap shit.
Right. I know. You can buy like the most generic of generic and it's still so expensive. Yeah. Yeah. So let me see here. Okay. So
But I filed like I have documentation for like my cats being like companion animals with my psychiatrist.
Gotta fucking pee.
did they go through did the cat go through training and stuff like that to become like a
I don't know. Certain workers have been able to do documentation to be able to allow it, and then certain ones don't. I don't know. It's up to the caseworker on how they file it, from my understanding. But it's just.
and then, so if you have a doctor's like prescription, so your medical expenses go.
I didn't know if I can count. I don't know, since I purchased the Nicorette on my own at $40 a vial. It's like 40 times 8, whatever that is. I don't know. Would I be allowed to like count that as, because like my doctors prescribed me, in order to trick Medicare into paying for 2 boxes, they had to up my dosage to 4 cartridges a day. But I only use like 4 boxes a month. Do you think when I talk to my psychiatrist in March, if I get like a note saying it's okay to buy the Nicorette, the non-prescription, I could like count that as like my prescription?
Yeah, so like for medical expenses, if it's something that you're buying over the counter, we can allow that if you just have a note from your doctor.
Okay.
That you are
Okay,
supposed to
cool.
take that.
All right, awesome. I might try to get that to you. Like, I might call the University of Iowa on Monday then.
Yeah, just see what you can get from them for that medical piece, and I'll send out a request for information, but I can always process without, and then once we get that verification, we get that added. And if you have any other medical expenses, I don't know if you currently do, like, any co-pays, or if you,
I have certain
skin,
I have skincare products that are expensive that I buy over the counter that my dermatologist wants me to use.
Yeah. Those are things that you can submit that verification.
Okay.
Well.
All right.
So I'll send out a request for information for those things, and then, like I said, I'll process without, but then once I get it, then I can get it added to your case.
Okay. Cool.
And then regarding the income portion of it, so we have the 987 figured out, and then it looks like you had a net loss for the party foul. DoorDash looks like you had $4,286, so it kind of ends up balancing out where it looks like you have $72 of income for each month. So I'm not sure where the 500 was.
That's what they did. That's what they said those 6 months ago when they got knocked down to 23 a month.
Yeah, well, they were including your entire amount of pass, and they shouldn't have been.
Yeah, I know, and I couldn't get the casework. Only certain caseworkers understand that, and it's super hard to communicate.
If that ever happens to you, again, appeal it. So on the back of your notice of decision, there's going to be an appeal. Make sure to appeal that, because that's not correct.
Yeah, I've been begging.
Okay.
I've been begging you guys to have the same caseworker, because it's so hard.
I know, it's super frustrating. I did include, so what we have to do when we do the narrative, like when we are doing our interviews and things like that, or even if you don't have a recertification, we have to look at the previous narrative. And what I did was I explained in here, and I took the policy from the manual, that the pass income is exempt. So hopefully going forward they can see that, and there won't be an issue with that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Let's see here. So 987. I was just going to check here quick. And then I will send out a request for information as well. So I do need the updated verification. You're currently paying $205 a month, is it?
Yeah.
Or no, $215.
Yeah.
Is it $215?
I don't know. I just sign the check and give it to the apartment people.
Okay, cool. So if it's $215, and then you pay utilities that include heating and cooling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so with your income, the 987 and then the 7208, utilities that include heating and cooling. So without the shelter cost for this month, you'll get $75. But then once I get the shelter verification, that'll be $139.
Okay.
And then, depending on medical, so if your medical is under 175, it's not going to change 175 a month, and we use the standard deduction. It's not going to.
So I just need to get approval on the Nicorette nasal spray from my doctors to purchase.
How much is that each month though? Because if it's not over 175, it's not going to change.
It's like 350.
Oh, it's 350 a month.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to get 4 boxes of Nicorette nasal spray, but Pfizer drug charges $170 a cartridge. But I can get it. And mail me the new card, and then I'll stop in on Monday or whenever I get back from Des Moines. I gotta go sell this clothing brand in Des Moines this weekend. And I might be stuck homeless there for a while, door dashing, if I don't make enough money to get home. But I'm gonna give it a shot.
Hey, that could be fun too. You never know who you meet, right?
Exactly. I'm a people person, like a magnet. Plus, I have lots of friends there who let me stay there if I need to, so it won't be bad.
That's awesome. Good. Okay. And then, since I have you on the phone, I do have to offer a program called Snap Employment and Training. With this program, you can learn how to write resumes, complete job applications, and prepare for job interviews. Is that anything that you would be interested in?
Well, I have an entertainment production company, and I'm super good at throwing parties. If you guys ever need shirts made for you, I have a whole company. I'll do it at cost, and I put on events for you guys whenever you want. Like, I can make money off the content for other people putting in short orders after an event if you want.
That's really cool. That's awesome. Well, it sounds like you're on the right track.
I do it for lots of other nonprofits and charities all the time.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, good. Keep it up.
Will do.
All right. Well, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And like I said, if you ever question, like you're on your notice of decision and anything is incorrect, appeal it. The information's on the back. Super easy to do. If you have any questions on how to appeal
It was just the only thing I've ever needed to appeal was what you corrected. So.
What's that?
The only thing I've ever needed to appeal was what you corrected.
Okay, perfect.
In the notes.
Hopefully you don't have that issue going forward.
Okay.
And the past information, like hopefully that is never a question. So,
do you think you could like give me a letter letting me know so I can give that to my past cadres coordinator and explain to her this last year to see if she'll extend my program a year?
A letter, what would you need the letter to be?
Just say that, like, we accidentally counted his past cadres' money as income and it adversely affected the money situation.
Do you want me to send out your notice of decision from last time so you can just say, here's my notice of decision, they counted this and they shouldn't have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then with the note you made for the future people.
Yep, I'll send you out that notice of decision and then I will, I can send you like a snippet of our manual.
Yeah, so I can explain to her, or if you can explain to her for me, no, I can do it.
Sounds good. And let me make sure that I have your correct email address on file here. Maybe. There we go.
My hackers turned my Apple ID account into an account where I'm 13 years old, so they can't actually run it.
Oh my gosh, that is so frustrating.
I know.
So we have trapbackparty@iCloud.
Hi, Mom. I'm heading out. I just wanted to give you a hug.
Okay. All right. Drive careful.
All right.
All right.
We'll do.
Okay. Did you get the ink?
No, but I didn't have time. But yeah, IHH called me though, and they're fixing everything.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right.